All right. I generally receive emails and messages, whether WhatsApp or emails, from expatriates who are based in Dubai who want to take my advice, suggestion, or guidance, or just have a different point of view. Some of them are the types where I can just answer in one line. So, yes, no, do this, do that, fine. I don't charge any money for it. But if it is something that involves a little bit of time, effort, and a detailed explanation, I give them two options. Either one, I'll make a video on it, but I'll not share your private details, so it benefits a larger community. Or if you want a one-to-one session, then you have to pay for it. Okay. So this gentleman, he said he shared with me his problem. So I felt okay, fine. He is going through a financial issue, so I told him. I didn't give him the option, do you want a paid session or do you want a free video session? I straight away asked him, okay, I'll give you the answer, but I'll make a video on it. Is that fine? So he said, okay. I'm not going to share his name or the name of the company, but I would read out what he has written. And I believe the solution that I suggest is it can be pretty helpful for most of you who do not know what to do in this situation. So anyway, let's start. This is what the guy shared with me. Like I said, names have been censored. Okay. Hi, Loy. My name is, let's call him, whatever. Okay. My name is X, a software engineer from India. All right. Lately, I started watching your content when I was looking for information about the Dubai job market and things about UAE. All right. I'm currently in a situation where I'm confused, anxious, and worried about the things that are going on with me here in Dubai. And that is a very bad combination, especially, when you go through problems and you're confused, anxious, or worried. It really impacts your judgment, and you tend to be worried. You tend to, you tend to get scared because it's more like a paralysis. You don't know what to do, and you're afraid whether you'll do something right or wrong. And there are too many experts who just fart out nonsense sometimes. Okay. Anyway, what he says is actually the thing is I got a job from India through a consulting firm called whatever. Now, here's the problem. The minute you get a job through somebody else, always remember when the job is coming through someone else means that company or that individual is getting a benefit by recommending you. That person will get a commission or the company will get a commission. They will get 1 or 2 months or 3 months salary, depending how difficult it is to get your skill or the services you provide. So he's benefiting. Okay. And that's why he is, helping you or guiding you or offering you the job. So he's a middleman. And the risk over here is whatever he communicates is filtered through him. So he may not tell you the exact information or the right information. Many a times, they can even give you hopes, tell you, yes, there's a confirmed job. You pay me this money and, we will get you the job or put you in touch with the right person. So they take the money from you. They make you travel all the way to Dubai. And then only for you to realize, oh, it was just an interview. It was not a confirmed job. So there are many factors like this which you have to keep. So when someone from India is a middleman, be very, very careful because that means it is only a job offer. It is not a confirmation. And the job offer can be withdrawn. The job offer can be, they can say, I was just considering, but, I don't owe you anything. Remember that much. All right. So they were hiring for a very big brand in Dubai, UAE. Okay. Very big company. If I even state even a small few alphabets, you'll get to know who they are. Okay. And I got selected for the role after the interview. Okay. Now, I'm not very clear whether he had the interview with the middleman or the final employer. Now, even if you get selected, here's a very big, important piece of advice, a red flag. Even if they select you, that doesn't mean you have been given the job. That doesn't mean you will get the job. That doesn't mean that they owe you anything. So they can tell you, oh, congratulations, you're the candidate. Fine. Ask them the offer letter. After they give you the offer letter, signed and stamped with the company letterhead, okay? Remember, that is on their company letterhead, and you need to read the fine print because generally they always have a probationary period. Because once they confirm you, or once they say, okay, this is a job offer, they can still terminate you. So you got the job. That doesn't mean now is smooth sailing for the next 3 to 5 years. No. Maybe after 1 month, they'll feel that you're not the right fit for the job. Maybe after 1 month, they'll feel that, oh, I thought you could do this, but you're not able to deliver. Sorry. Or they give you the job and then they found a better candidate than you for cheaper or more skilled than you. They can tell you, listen, sorry, things are not working out. Or last one, they had a project, they got confirmed on the project and they employed the team, and then the project got cancelled. Mostly, sometimes it can even be the Dubai government. They cancel the project. Then they'll be like, we don't need this whole team. Okay, guys, we don't need you. Go back. So remember, all this is a risk of taking a job in Dubai, UAE. Okay. And it's primarily the whole of the Middle East. They don't owe you anything and they don't give a damn. They can literally tell you on your face, yes, no, whatever. Okay. They don't suffer anything. You're the one who will suffer. Okay. The offer that I got was around 15,000 dirhams per month, which is a good salary, a very good one. But I always tell people, if something is too good to be true, it's generally the case. So remember, you're getting tax-free 15,000 dirhams, which is a good salary. If anyone told me that they got a very good salary in Dubai, that was directly from India, my antennas would be up. It'll be a red flag. You'll be like, huh? Wait. You know, beautiful girl telling you, come, I love you, everything, finish. That means there's something dangerous. Okay. But in the offer letter, they didn't mention the date of joining. Again, a red flag. When they don't mention something, there's always a red flag. And also keep this in mind that whatever they state in that letter can be changed at the beck and call of the company, because they are powerful. They have lawyers. They have contacts, connections. They have the loopholes of the system. So UAE is not like human rights or one human being versus a company will support the one human being. No, they don't give a damn. Okay. And especially if it is a global, powerful brand in UAE, or the shareholders or the investors or anyone from the Sheikh family, then finish. You can't do anything. Okay. They didn't mention the date of joining. However, HR said the client wants you early. HR can see, the HR also, they are employees. They will blabber like a parrot, whatever the boss says. That doesn't mean what they say is true. Then HR said the client wants you, try to reduce your notice period. Once again, red flag. Why do they want you in such a hurry? You know, I always tell people, see, listen, take your time to make a decision. Don't be impulsive about it. Okay. If you're really valued by the company, they will wait. I'm not saying like they'll wait for 6 months, 1 year, forever, but they will wait. And when he's asking you to say bye-bye in a hurry, maybe you'll break off in a bad way. Maybe you'll leave a bad taste in the mouth for the employer who took care of you. Don't burn bridges. Okay. But when I finally landed here on the date that he landed, I don't want to mention this. They didn't ask me to join. Okay. They said it'll be a couple of days. I waited. Then it became a month. Then I followed up. See, here again, typical story of UAE. You left everything, came down here. You thought the joining date is immediately. Now you're in a limbo. You have to wait. Before you're earning a salary per month, now you're not earning anything. Okay, big problem. I followed up with the HR on why it is getting delayed. HR, once again, employees, they don't call the shots. They'll just repeat like a parrot. Whatever the boss tells them, they'll repeat. And they can tell you story A, they can tell you story B, and tomorrow they can tell you story C. Because he is just an employee. So it's no point even speaking to the HR manager. They are under the mercy of the management. He told me that the client is waiting for the approval and will update you if we receive any update. Well, now you're in a limbo. Now this is a very big problem. Now the thing is, I'm paying for everything, rent, food, without salary. Well, that's a risk you took. because they showed you a shiny object, 15,000 dirhams, tax-free money, good life in UAE, yay, come down. So you jumped. It's like beautiful girl opening her legs. Hey, come, baby, touch, whatever you want. So you jumped. And now you're in trouble. Because they mentioned in the offer that joining will be considered when I start working at the client location. See, they played with the loopholes of the system. You will get paid only when you join. Okay, so when do you join? Now he can tell you after 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, indefinite. I told them that at least provide accommodation and food. You're not giving a salary. The HR told me they can only give me $1,000. Now, later they'll deduct from my salary. And they'll also be keeping my passport with them. Too many red flags here. Number one is you're asking them accommodation and food. They don't owe you anything. They don't have to give you accommodation. They don't have to give you food. Okay? If they're saying they're going to give you $1,000, but in exchange of your passport, you need to ask yourself, is it worth it? Because if they give you $1,000 and you wait for 4-5 months, and then they tell you, no, sorry, there's no job. And then you say, okay, give me my passport. They'll say, give us back the money we paid you. They're not going to give you this $1,000 for free. Okay? And you don't know how long they're going to make you wait. 1 month, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, maybe even longer than that. Or maybe they'll tell you one fine day, okay, we don't have the job. We have your passport. Give that money back we gave you. That was in exchange for the salary you'll work. But if you don't give that, we don't give you a passport. What will you do? Take the owner to the court? Oh, they are a billion-dollar brand. You can't touch them, man. Okay? And don't give your passport. Believe me, don't give. Even though it's an illegal practice, it is still followed by all big companies, especially local companies in UAE. Can you please suggest how to deal with this situation? Boss, you're between a rock and a hard place. Here's the problem. I don't know, you don't know when they will ask you to join. So how long are you ready to wait? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months? And if, for example, they tell you indefinitely, can you wait indefinitely? So I suggest you cut down your losses. Hope is a good thing, but sometimes hope can really bite you in the ass, and there is a price to pay. Remember, you will be paying the money. It's your time that is being wasted. It's your career, not the HR. The HR is just a puppet. Not the company. Company doesn't give a fuck. And the very fact that you did everything haphazard without taking guidance, you're at their mercy. So me, if you'd ask me, I would say go back to India and just consider this a bad experience. Because remember what I told you. Maybe they'll confirm the job. Okay? Maybe they'll confirm the job. What if they cancel after 3 months, 1 month? Then where will you go? Start from zero? The whole deal that you have had is completely wrong right from the get-go. From the time you took the first step, everything was wrong. So when the foundation is wrong, everything else is a mess. That's what I would suggest to you. And next time, please don't make such a mistake. Don't believe when something is too good to be true. It's generally the case. And like I always tell people, to save money, you go to the internet, go to a professional, spend a little bit more money, then you wouldn't have to go through all this hassle. In your case, like I said, I don't know whether they'll give you the job. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Only they know. All right. Finally, he said this consulting firm is, based out of Dubai. And I've also received my other papers, which is valid for 2 years. Yeah, all that fine. They can process your papers. Question is, when will you start? I'm not saying that they'll not give you the job. Neither am I saying that they are a bad employer. But remember, you're at their mercy. If this is how you wish to work, fine. If not, boss, go back to India and just make sure you don't repeat this mistake again. Like you said, I'll just conclude by saying this. You're paying for accommodation, you're paying for food, you're paying for everything. How long can you manage? That's up to you. And don't give your passport at any cost. All right. That's what I have to say. Any questions? Let me know. comment down below. This is me signing off. You guys take care.